Here we go, take 7. What's up, Jooba people? Welcome to this lesson. This is called Speyside, which you obviously know since you clicked on this video. Check out the link in the description to download the PDF with the tab and the structure and all my very nice notes, as well as all my other resources and everything. And this class is brought to you by the Jooba people, the people who pay for my premium content every month. And thank you so much for suggesting the song, number 1. It's not as if I didn't get it on my homepage feed. I did. And I've been listening to it a lot. It's really good. But thanks for suggesting it anyway as a lesson request, Margie. I think it was Margie who did it. But yeah, really good song. And I'm really excited to teach this one. So cap on 7th fret standard tuning. And we're going to go through the basic chords first, just so you know all the shapes. If you already know these chord shapes, then you can skip along. That's a C over G chord, very common. Then we got an F chord, which you can also add the thumb there later, and sometimes remove the second finger to get that F sus to actually F major 9 if you play all these notes, that chord. And then A minor 7. And then G sus 4, keep that finger there, mute the first string, mute the 5th string. And you can take it to a regular G, but taking the finger off. Or this G, with the pinky there at the bottom. And then now and then an E minor, but I didn't even bother to put an E minor in. You should know an E minor if you are learning this song. Now this song has got 2 feels, a strumming feel and a picking feel, which both sound the same. And I must say you can also add PIPM, this picking pattern, these 2 picking patterns. So you have the strumming pattern and the picking pattern, okay? Strumming pattern, very simple, it's the classic Bon Iver. You know, come on. It's just not shuffled with this song, so it's very straight. So I mean, you can play the whole song like this if you just go to the intro. By the way, the dots are beats, okay? And every time a chord is written, it is a beat. So C over G is going to be 1, 2, 3 beats, and then F is going to be 4 beats. A minor 7, 2 beats. You get the idea. So get the idea. Okay, so you can play the whole song like that, just sing along with the chords and stick to the strumming, the strumming pattern. Or you could also add the picking pattern like he does and just kind of sparse everything out and make everything super feely, but really keeping your tempo. Very important to tap your foot. So when I played the intro, I was tapping my foot the whole time. That's the way you do it. Okay, and the picking pattern is simple PMPI or PIPM sometimes. So PMPI would be PMPI or PIPM. On A minor, on the G. Now you can practice switching between the 2 first before jumping into the song. So I would go like on the specific chords, let's say C over G. practice random crap, you know, not crap, but I mean chords that kind of don't make any sense in the song, but just practice switching between the strumming and the picking while keeping your tempo. That would really help you with the song. Okay, now this is the main structure of the song. The intro and the verses actually have the same structure, so it's really just one long chord progression repeating through the song, but it's quite difficult to play with memory if you don't realize that some chords, you know, are longer than others, and there's really not a lot of structure in this song. I mean, every time you play an F almost, it's 4 beats, okay, so that is good to remember. And the G sus4 is 4 beats, that's good to remember, and the normal G is also 4 beats, okay. Going to the other G, which is then a strum. So this kind of, and A minor 7 is kind of always either 1 beat or 2 beats, like over there. So there's kind of a little bit of structure that you can remember. And this is the first riff, doon, doon, doo, 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 doo. And then this is the second riff, which is way longer. And we're gonna go over the both of them. So let's start with the first riff, okay? Oh, let me zoom in, sorry. Obviously that F is not delayed like that. I just thought afterwards to play it actually. So let's do it slowly. You don't have to add the thumb. He just does these 3 actually. And then that's the speed that it does it. So beautiful, so beautiful. Okay, so that's the riff. Once you have that, then there's a very interesting thing that he does on the F chord. So the F chord has 3 beats. And it's very interesting. So let me just write the beats there. F, 2, 3, oh sorry, 4 beats. On the third beat, you're gonna do this little riff. So it's going like 2, 3, and then to the A minor. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's so beautiful. So 2, 3. And then from there, it's pretty straightforward until you get to riff 2 at the end, which I just want to go over first. It's the same riff, but just a little longer. So it also ends on an F, but you don't do the hammer on. So now you noticed here on the tab, it says 1 here. But I actually prefer to play a 0, which works a lot nicer for me, you know, but actually it would sound like, oh sorry. Okay, so that's the riff 2. Now to play the whole intro, you have to kind of look at these chords. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Here we go. So I'm gonna play the whole thing with the riffs. So just to recap, the riff is gonna be here and then here. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. A minor, G sus4, G, A minor, F, and G, dun, dun. second F. That's it. All right, so it's quite a mouthful, and you have to really follow the beats with your foot along. Okay, let me play it one more time, and then just follow along with your beat, with your eyes as well, but also with your foot, just to feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sing all those words while playing. Okay, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Says to suffer, make a home my foot, and I hope you look as I feel my foot. What a waste of and then intro 2, 3, 4. Oh, he actually does a very interesting riff when he does this thing. He does so let me just make sure of that. Yeah, so he's doing a boom, da, da, da. So pull off and the hammer on, and then back to G successful. Last verse, or no, last two verses are exactly the same, so I'm not going to go over them now, but beautiful. You know, let me just quickly say what's my favorite part of the song. This is all the song is, okay? It is just this. Super creative, because the riff happens here and it happens there, and here he just decided to add 2 more beats. So it's like there's no conformance here to a specific form. I mean, he has the A minor being like the passing chord, which is really nice. Okay, just using A minor as a passing chord, and having F be the dominant chord of the song. So it's just hanging on the F, which is so beautifully. I mean, Bon Iver loves to do that in a lot of songs. So there's this one part in, there's a thing where him and his brother plays with the 2 grand pianos, and it's so interesting. There's this one part where they hang on the F chord for a really, really long time. Well, not really the F chord, but I mean the 4 chord in whatever key they're in. Because in this key that we're in, the key of C, F is the 4 chord. Now technically we're not in the key of C, we're in the G, and C is the 4 chord, but I'm speaking relative to the capo, because that just makes more sense, I think, for most people. Okay, is there anything else? No, if you have any more questions, I could do a more in-depth lesson, but there is a very good in-depth lesson by Joe Zealand, which is really good. He just does the tab a little differently, but, you know, if you want to learn it note for note, which I shouldn't think you should do. I just think you should do the picking pattern, strum pattern, mix them together, and then kind of create your own little thing. But the riffs are very important. Okay, have a nice day. See you later. Bye.